is truly an honor.
Oh my God, chat. We got a logo, chat. Logo Jordan in the building. Let's go.
What are some of your favorite modes in 2K?
I am huge on my career play. I play my career all the time. When my little cousins come over, we play just play mode, and I am not a believer in
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Antetokounmpo. Cooper is out there with Arenas. That's Hill. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for Toronto, they've got Howard. Jackson is out there with Brandon Roy. And it's Houston in at the 3, the small forward. So the Bucks win the tip. And here's Arenas. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many old defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Antetokounmpo passes to Arenas. Now the feed to Drummond. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Archibald. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Roy. Following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Houston can't get it to go. Here's Hill. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
On defense, the Raptors. Here's Arenas.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Archibald. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Archibald's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Houston can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Out to the right wing. Here's Houston. Up again, and Howard with the second chance points.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Free throw good, Cooper.
And, you know, Michael Cooper reportedly doesn't cut his fingernails. Opposing players have actually complained about leaving games with huge scratches down their arm. Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that shot. Just get out of the way.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Steve Nash, he's checked in for the Bucks. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now Arenas. Back to Nash. 4 on the clock. And it's sent back by Howard. And they're able to recover. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Havlicek, he's checked in for Toronto. Holiday comes in for Brandon Roy. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Sabonis is checked in. Here's Nash. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Knocked loose. And Holiday kicks to Havlicek. Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Arenas.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Archibald with the bucket.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Arenas. And he comes up with the deuce.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Holiday surveying the floor. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Archibald. He's got 8. And the layup's good off the glass. Archibald's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Here's Bing. There's the triple. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Bucks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
One important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
They've got Brandon Roy. Can be out there with Havlicek. Then there's Tristan Thompson. It's Bing in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Hill, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bing can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And a wide open look for Arenas. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Havlicek outside. Thompson passes to Bing. Canby kicks to Roy. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
John Havlicek on the wing. And again, Toronto no up.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Arenas, good. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ouch. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for the Raptors. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Hill. To the middle. Hangs. And he sinks the layup. Cooper's got his second bucket tonight.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Roy dishes to Canby. Bobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Nash outside. Gasol looking around. And there's the call on Roy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Milwaukee making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Drummond with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Here's Archibald. 10 points for him. Houston's shot's good.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Howard trying to free himself up. Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Drummond working against Jackson. Drummond passes to Sabonis. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Archibald. Makes it off the glass. Archibald's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nash outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Cooper. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And the keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1 point. And that should...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Toronto trailing. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Hill. Antetokounmpo is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Cooper in at the 2. Now the Bucks moving it up. Giannis is running. Arenas with the bucket.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Down low. Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got 16.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Here's Archibald. That's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? It counts, and the foul. Brent Hill picks one up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Raptors have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
First free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Havlicek is checked in. So he gets them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Antetokounmpo, and it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Passes it to Havlicek.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And there's the pass to Bing. Now Havlicek. On the wing, Brandon Roy. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Hill. Here's Arenas. Feeds it to Hill. It's deflected. Hill against Havlicek. Right side, Roy. The rebound by Cooper. Bucks leading by 6. Outside, Hill. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's Drummond, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Raptors call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
The Raptors making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Nash is checked in for the Bucks.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Pass to Havlicek. To the inside. Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
The Raptors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The free throw drops for Jackson. Bucks leading by 7. Now here's Arenas. 14 points for him. Unloads. Toronto grabs the miss. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. John Havlicek on the wing. Pass to Archibald. The putback. It's good on the putback.
How about the timing of Dwight Howard? Good luck and good night.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Holiday against Arenas. From outside the arc. The shot that time, not on target. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Bucks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bucks leading by 5. Jackson is out there with Howard. Then it's Holiday, and it's Archibald in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And that one is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Arenas against Holiday with the shot. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the first one at the line is good.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Brandon Roy, he's checked in for Toronto. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Raptors trail by 6. Arenas brings the double team. Kicks to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Arenas running the floor all by himself. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And both free throws good for Arenas.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Houston. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Hill. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And yes, it's good. Archibald's got 22 points.
Just doing what he can. He's competing. He's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. That's on Jaren Jackson. Cooper, he's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. Here's Archibald. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Lays it up and banks it in. Archibald's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the shot is good. Giannis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And the Raptors call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Giannis passes to Cooper. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And he knocks down the first one. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for the Bucks. And so Jackson nails both of them. 1:53 left in the game. Outside Arenas. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Hot Man is going for the jugular.
Cooper against Roy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot up. Here's Houston. Misses the 3.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Milwaukee.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for him.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. The Bucks also changing it up. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Green in for Grant Hill. And Thompson kicks to Havlicek. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. The Bucks have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Cooper. Sabonis, the pass to Cooper. The kick out to Barnes. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries it from 19. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Cooper.